Welcome again, students. The chapter continues, relational database. Now in this video, we'll discuss about these topics. Relational algebra, the keys, very important for a table, primary key, foreign key, candidate key, alternate key, and the topic referential integrity. Dear students, the relational algebra is a language basically which is used to providing a set of operators for manipulating relations. Means this is the algebra, this is the set of group of operators which are used to manipulate the relations. Relations we have discussed in previous video as tables. We will study this topic in detail in SQL, where we use operators to manipulate the relations, manipulate the tables. Then four type of keys I have written. Keys are basically the attributes. I am creating the table again, which we used in a previous video. It was a serial number, a roll number, admission number, name, and DOB, date of birth. The key means an attribute. Primary key. The first and most important is the primary key. A primary key is a set of one or more attributes. It can be more than one. A set of one or more attributes that can uniquely identify the tuples into the relation. Means serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, admission number 112, 113, 114, 115, 116. The name can be anything, date of birth, any date. The primary key, I told you just now, one or more attributes. Attributes we have discussed as column. One or more attributes which are used to uniquely identify the records, the tuples within the relation. Means uniquely identify I am telling about. This is very important term here for primary key. Uniquely identify. Means the thing which is able to uniquely identify the records cannot be duplicate. So out of these 5 columns in this relation, the name can be duplicate as you have seen in your own classroom. The date of birth can be duplicate. More than one student can have the same date of birth. More than one student can have the same name. But the admission number of a student cannot be duplicate in a section, in a school, not in a section. The roll number cannot be duplicated in a section, and the serial number cannot be duplicated until the number of records are being placed into the relation. So these 3 are the attributes which cannot have the duplicate values. So any of these 3 or all these 3 or any one or two from these 3 can be created as primary key. How can we create that? We will discuss later. So to create a primary key in the table, it is very much important that the column, that the attribute must not have the duplicate value in recorded data or in further data. The data must not be duplicate, redundant. Then foreign key. Foreign key we can discuss as the definition wise as the primary key of a table when used as reference into another table to create the relationship is known as a foreign key. Again I am telling you, the primary key of a table when used as a reference in another table to create the relationship between these two. Suppose one table is created as a student. Here the personal record is being stored. Second, it is school. Suppose we have created as fees. The fees must have these 2 values, 3 values. The name also. The class section. Means these records will be same for each and every student. So we can connect these records. If I need the admission number, the name and the fees of this student only, so we have to link the tables. We have to create the relationship between the tables. So to create the relationship, the foreign key is used. And foreign key means the primary key of a table, when used as reference into another table, it is known as a foreign key. Now, candidate and alternate. These two. Just try to understand them very carefully. Candidate key, first of all. Each and every column in a table which can be used as a primary key, which is able to uniquely identify the records, is known as the candidate key. Here, these three columns are able to uniquely identify the records in a table. So, these three are the candidate keys. Out of these three candidate keys, suppose I have created this admission number as primary key. Suppose in my table there are three candidates of primary keys: serial number, roll number and admission number. I have decided to make the primary key admission number. So admission number is made as a primary key for me. Rest two which are left, these are the alternate keys, or we can say the alternate for the primary key. So again, these three are related with each other. All the attributes in a table which can uniquely identify the records are the candidates, candidate keys. Out of all the candidate keys, suppose one or two are selected as primary key. The keys which are left are alternate keys. So there are four keys: primary key, which can uniquely identify the records; foreign key, the primary key of a table when used as a reference into another table is known as foreign key; candidate key, all the attributes which can serve as a primary key are the candidate keys, and except the primary key, the column which are candidates are the alternate keys. And final is referential integrity. It is a system of rules that a DBMS uses to ensure that relationship between records in tables are valid. Means whatever the rules we are applying, there must be the valid rules. Means no user accidentally delete or change the data. That is referential integrity. Means accidentally the data cannot be deleted, cannot be changed if the tables are linked, if the tables are related with each other. This can also be discussed in detail in the next videos. So 6 topics we have discussed. Relational algebra is basically the algebra, or we can say by which we are creating the relations. The keys: primary key, the key which can uniquely identify the records; foreign key, the primary key of a table when used as a reference into another table is a foreign key; candidate key means all the attributes which can serve as a primary key; alternate key, the candidate keys which are left to be, or which can be used to serve as a primary key but not the primary key. Alternate keys are the attributes which can serve as a primary key but not the primary key. And referential integrity means all the rules that a DBMS user to ensure that relationships in the table ensures that it is a valid relationship. No user can accidentally delete or change the data. So keep revising these topics. We will meet again with a new video. Thank you.